Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a chatty get ready with me, and to be honest with you, I don't really have any look in mind. I just recently found this Morphe 12NB palette that I used to love, and I am thinking of using this shade right here, which is sort of like your bronzy shade right there. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. I've already primed my face, and for primer I use the Milani Hydrating plus Pore Minimizing Primer. We are going to start off with the eyes. I'm going to use the Mecca concealer as our base, and to set that down I am going to use the lighter shade in this palette, which is a matte pale yellow shade. And for transition, I am going to start off with this shade right here, which is your typical neutral brown in a fluffy brush. To deepen up the outer V a little bit, I think I am going to go and use this shade right here with a mixture of that warm tone brown, just to give a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to go apply that right here. And then to deepen that a little bit more, I'm just gonna focus on this shade right here with the same brush, because I want to keep it a little bit cool tone. And we're gonna go back and use this transition shade that we used before to blend everything. So we're just gonna go on top a little bit. What I'm going to do is to apply a concealer and make it act as our base for the bronze shade to pop. So we're gonna use a very fine. For the bronzy shade, I am going to use an e.l.f. brush to pack on the color. So it's a little bit dark, so what I'm going to do is to use the same packing brush and use this shade right here, which is a little bit lighter, and apply that in the inner corner part right here. With my finger, I'm going to get a little bit of that light shade and pat that in the middle. To highlight my brow bone, we're gonna go back to that shade that we used to set the concealer beforehand and graze that just up here. Maybe we'll add a little bit of shimmer just here. I have minor fallout, so we're just gonna brush that. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Nars Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, and I'm in the shade Syraccuse, and I have not used this for a very long time. I figured now that it's coming to winter, it's best to use somewhat hydrating foundation. And for concealer, I'm going to use my trusty Mecca Lifeproof concealer. Seriously, one of the best. And to sort of bake my face, I'm going to use this Nye Banana Powder, which I used to love, but then I kind of stopped using it. I have no idea why. So I'm going to use my palette to disperse the product, because this powder is a little bit messy. And I'm gonna go and use a brush to set everything else. To bronze a little bit, I am going to use this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, just to give us a little bit of bronze, since we're having a bronze eye makeup look. And to chisel that a little bit, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild contour palette with a mixture of this Fifth Avenue contour powder, just this one right here, And for my blush today, I'm going to use this powder blush from MAC, and this is the Coppertone. Oh my gosh, I remember I used to use this a lot when I first got it, but then, you know, when you discover a few new things, you kind of forget. We are going to go back to the eyes. So to finish off the eyes, I'm actually going to use probably just this shade right here to have a little bit of warmth underneath the eyes with a mixture of this one, so it's not too warm. And then I am going to pop a little bit of this one right here to add a little bit of cool tone just in the outer corner. I am going to line my waterline with this NYX Jumbo Pencil in French Fries, and this is a perfect bronzy liner. I like this type of makeup look because it makes my brown eyes pop. So we're not actually going to do a highlight today, which is surprising. I mean, like a blinding highlight. So what I'm going to do is to just apply this peachy shade right here from the Fifth Avenue palette and set underneath my eyes to brighten. But in terms of blinding highlight, we're not going to do any of that. And for the inner corner highlight, I am going to go back to the Morphe palette, which is pretty much trash right now. And we're going to use this shade right here, which is a gold shade. And apply a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And for the lips, I'm pretty excited for this one. I am going to line my lips with the Essence lip pencil in Honey Bun, and this color is discontinued sadly. For lipstick, I am going to use this Australis Velour matte lip cream, and this one is in the shade Mo-Zam-Chic. So this is just like a brown lips, which matches my shirt. So this look is very winter appropriate because we're coming into winter now in New Zealand, and this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye!